russosbrand.com, where the pros are the pros.
All right, well, we have another Shawn Michaels question from this NXT conference call. This one was sent in by Ben.
Our next question comes from Nick Hausman. Nick?
Can somebody send Shawn a ring light, please? Like, serious. Like, bro, not for anything. Shawn is a high-ranking executive in the WWE. Can we not send the dude a ring light, please, bro? But go ahead, Nick. Take it away.
Hi, Shawn. Thank you very much for taking the time today.
Yeah, Nick.
There were allegations made by Beefcake 2 years ago about you and Marty Jannetty. And your behavior when you were younger men on the road with women. And
he's so dramatic when you were younger men on the road with women.
Bro, those guys were the stories I heard. Those guys were brutal. Shawn and Marty were brutal. This is what's bad now, because now Hausman's opening up that box and bringing Shawn. You know what I'm saying, bro? And tying Shawn into all of this, talking about something that happened. My God, bro, what were the Rockers? They were in the 80s.
Yeah.
So we're talking, oh my God, bro, you're talking 35, 40 years ago. He's now dragging Shawn into what's going on now. That's what he's trying to do, bro.
Yep.
That's what he's trying to do.
Well, and he's trying to be the guy. Here's Nick Hausman asking these questions again.
And whose fault is that, Jeff?
Well, it's not Shawn's. It's whoever put Shawn in the seat with these morons.
Thank you very much. Exactly, bro. This is why you can't freaking do this. Shawn Michaels now, who Shawn's probably a little younger than me, he's going to be held responsible, bro, for something he did when he was 23 years old and did freaking literally didn't know any better. We don't know if the if the girls were consenting. You have no idea, bro. But now we're going to go back 40 years.
You know, the H-bombs we heard about in Dark Side of the Ring were mentioned. I just wanted to give you a chance to address the allegations.
Why, Jeff? Why would anybody put Shawn in this position?
Yeah, and now here's Hausman. I want to give you a chance to address this. Like, he's the big. He's the big person here, not Shawn.
Yeah, I want you to address what you did 40 years ago when you were a kid. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to give you the chance because of 2 years old, and Shawn's going to say exactly why. And this is one of the dumbest questions ever. So you're saying Shawn has not had a chance if he wanted to in 2 years, but Nick Hausman, thank you, Nick, for giving him this opportunity.
And let us know what you think.
Sure. Look, I will say this, as I've never, shied away from the stupid stuff I did in the past. If you go back and ask Bruce Beefcake, he'll tell you, one, never seen any of that actually happen. Mm-hmm. Again, wrestling stories. He's also retracted it after saying it. I can say this.
So right there, before I let him finish, already, Bruce Beefcake has retracted this story, but this idiot's still asking him about it when Beefcake said, "Nah, that wasn't true."
Yeah.
And I've had a lot of struggles in my life, and I don't know how to say this without it sounding, shameful, but being with a lady was not something Shawn Michaels had a difficult time doing. I've never been in a situation where it was not consensual or any way, shape, or form.
Nick Hausman can relate to that, though, right, Jeff?
Yeah, probably.
I'm sure he could. So he knows.
He is married. He is married.
Yeah. Well, but prior, bro, he never had a
advantage of someone in that respect. Those things are done for two reasons, and I've had a lot of counseling in my lifetime. And and the reason you do that stuff is because you dislike women or you have power issues. Shawn Michaels did not have those. He had insecurity issues, and he had problems feeling like he wasn't.
He doesn't even owe freaking Nick this. Why is he tell him to fuck off, bro? Shawn doesn't know this to Nick Hausman, bro.
I know. But what's interesting, just hearing this story, geez, you would think that this guy was the most confident guy that there ever was, right?
Yeah.
He's saying I was insecure. I never thought I was good enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have power issues. Shawn Michaels did not have those. He had insecurity issues, and he had problems feeling like he wasn't enough. That's why you go to drugs and downers. The other stuff is built on power and disrespect for women, which is something I've never had. So
that's Vince's story, bro, right there.
Against me as far as non-consensual time with a woman simply is not true. And that's why they've never come up in anything other than, and I don't mean it to be mean to you guys, but it's never come up in anything other than wrestling stories. And, you know, I don't know what to say. Back in the day, it was dirt sheets. And those things start from guys spinning a lot of stories that were not true.
Wow. I can't believe Shawn was so calm.
Dude has no anger. At least, like, if you were going to get angry in any situation, it would be at some sniveling little prick bringing up false allegations from 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe I wouldn't have been that calm. I could tell you that. No way I would have been that calm.
All right. So now we've had, just this week, we've had him jump Cody Rhodes with the question about Vince. We had where he said he would have asked Bailey the same question.
Yeah.
Now he pulls this shit on Shawn Michaels. Why would anybody let this guy on any of these calls anymore? This guy is a disease. He's a cancer. He's not asking real questions that people want the answers to. Yeah. This was not a real question. This was an allegation that was dropped
right
2 years ago.
I agree, bro. Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, and the thing with Cody, not the person to ask it to, but I'm Nick Hausman. I'm going to ask this question. I don't care who it's to. So he's got a clear pattern now, just in this past week, of this is going to be about Nick Hausman. That's not being a good reporter and asking the tough questions. That is a cancer that needs to not be around any of these.
Whose fault is it?
The person that put Shawn in that.
It's their fault, bro. It's their freaking fault. It's their fault. Period. End of story.
Yeah, I just don't get how this guy would still get invited.
Bro, can I tell you something? I'm going to tell. Let's see, Jeff. I'm going to make a bold prediction. With TKO, Ari Emanuel, Rock, and that regime, these scrums are going to come to an end, Jeff. I would not be surprised if WrestleMania was the last one. These things are going to come to an absolute end at WWE because there is no reason for them and they do more harm than good. I would say WrestleMania, since it's a big event, will be the last one. They're going to put the kibosh on this. Bro, there is no WWE anymore. People got to understand that. The letters are the same. There are no McMahons, bro. Triple H is not the guy making the decisions. The WWE is done, bro, and a lot of things are going to change, and this is going to be one of them, Jeff.
What's up, Brand? This is Jeff Lane, inviting you to come hang out with me over on Twitch. I'll be live several nights a week, playing games classic and new. Currently, I'm going through Final Fantasy VII. So I hope to see you there. Jeff Lane 22 on Twitch.